AI is about to save me $52,957. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. So there's a lot of videos on using AI for your business, for growing and scaling, starting a business as well. But I use AI in so many different areas of my life, pretty much every day. I've used it as a lawyer, an accountant, a consultant for different scenarios. And in this video, the scenario that I'm using it for is comparing two different lenders for a refinance I'm doing on a few of my rental properties. So prior to AI, I would have to do this manually, which would take a lot of time. I would miss a lot of things. And it was just easier for me to make mistakes because a lot of these terms I didn't know just a couple of years ago. So what I did was first take screenshots of the different term sheets that I got from a couple of lenders. And then I just used this prompt. So I said, which lender has the better terms and less fees? This is for a refinance. Choose the best lender with the best amount in savings and reasoning why I should use them. Don't state the lender names. Also for lender 2, use a $300K loan amount and adjust the fees accordingly. So I took a couple of screenshots, I pasted it in. This is a pretty cool feature that I use a lot. Whenever I get like an email from somebody and I don't know how to answer it, I'll take a screenshot, I'll put it into here, I'll have it analyzed, and then it'll give me a response to reply with. So in this case, I'm using it to compare a couple of different lending options. And you can see here, now it's analyzing the screenshots, and you can do this in ChatGPT too, by the way. And it's breaking down the lender 1 analysis. So the loan amount, interest rate, monthly payment, total cash out, origination fee, processing fee, total lender fees. And then lender 2, same thing. And basically what it's showing me is the recommendation based on these numbers. So then it breaks down the savings. So monthly savings, $138 per month. Annual savings, $1,656 per year. The upfront savings when I close on the loan is $3,500. This is based on the fees. And total first year savings will be $5,156. It also gives me reasons to choose lender 1 because of the interest rate, the origination fees, the lower monthly payments, better loan to value ratio. So all of this is the breakdown and analysis based on what I posted here. Okay. Again, this would have taken many, many hours for me to comb through and look at all the numbers and break it down, make sure I'm not missing anything, and add it all up. So in a matter of seconds, I was able to just screenshot it and paste it in here and have it provide me some advice. Now, it's not perfect, so sometimes I have to just push back on it a few times and make sure that it is confident in the answer. So first thing I did here was I asked how much am I saving a year and over the lifetime. And so you can see annual savings, $1,649. I don't know why that's a little different than this. So you can see it's not always completely perfect, but close enough. So annual savings, the monthly payment is this. This adds up to this much every year. Lifetime savings is $52,957. So it breaks down the interest savings over 30 years, the upfront savings, and the total lifetime savings based on adding those two up. And then it breaks it down year by year, or 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So it also groups in the key takeaways. So I love how it always recaps. And if it doesn't give you a good recap, you can always just say, hey, give me a recap or a summary of this and explain it like I'm in 5th grade. So it breaks down the key takeaways of whatever you're analyzing, and it gives you a clear answer. Now, what I also like to do whenever I'm analyzing something, again, it's not completely perfect. The best way to use AI is to push back on it a few times if you want to get a good answer. So what I like to say is this your final answer, and are you sure? This is I use this same copy paste script all the time when I'm trying to get a very clear answer. So then it goes back through. Let me double check my calculations more carefully, especially the monthly payment calculation for lender 2. It goes and calculates it. There's an analysis here that it does right in front of you. And then it says, yes, I'm confident this is my final answer. My calculations check out. Final answer, your savings with lender 1, annual is $1,649. Your lifetime savings is $52,957. Now, could I have figured this out on my own? Yes, but again, it would have taken a lot longer. I could have made mistakes, and I have made mistakes in the past where I picked the wrong lender because I didn't do the math correctly. And so this is just like an extra pair of eyes. I don't know if AI has eyes, but it can analyze it based on what you upload. So use this feature. This is something that I use all the time. Like I said, if I have an email from somebody, if it's an important legal matter or accounting thing, or an email from somebody in the business space that I don't quite know how to respond to, then I will take a screenshot and I paste it in here. I tell it the situation. This is basically what the prompt is. Here's the situation. Here's what you're seeing, and here's what I'm looking for. Paste it in, ask it to analyze it. It'll give you a breakdown. It doesn't always have to be numbers and money stuff either. It could be anything you want, basically, where you're trying to make a decision. And then I ask it for any recap questions or any follow-up questions. And then I always end with this. Is this your final answer? Are you sure about this? And sometimes it'll say, actually, I'm not sure. Let me go back through and look at it. And here's the correct answer based on my revisions. So it's not always perfect, but if you use this, you'll get as close to a good answer as possible. So I hope you found this useful. This is something I use all the time. If there are more specific use cases that you guys want to see, it seems like a lot of people are interested in the different ways that I use AI in business and outside of business. And this is one way that I use it pretty much every day. So I hope you guys found this useful. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next and how you're using AI in your daily life. And I'll see you in the next video.